Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So welcome to my channel if you're new here. In this video I'm going to be drawing some Lord of the Rings characters as Centaurs. So in my recent rekindling of my obsession with Lord of the Rings, I went back to some of my old sketches that I did, or old sketches and doodles really, back when I was first obsessed with Lord of the Rings. And a lot of these I have redrawn already from, you can see my past couple videos. Those were all like redraws of some of these old sketches. But during my travels down memory lane, I found some doodles of like the characters as Centaurs. And I really wanted to redraw those, especially this one of Gandalf I saw. And it was like a little chibi Gandalf Centaur. And that's kind of what sparked it all. I want to redraw these. Now I did draw them non-chibi also, but for this particular group I decided to do chibi because I was originally wanted to redraw the chibi Gandalf Centaur. So to make the other two match, I made them all chibi. But yeah, it was so cute. I really loved it. So this for this video I start with Gandalf, and this is basically an exact redraw of the original sketch. It's same pose, same everything, and of course I made Gandalf a unicorn because he's a wizard. And sorry, I just bumped my elbow on my desk. But yeah, his color palette, pretty simple. And lost the grays. I was trying to vary them a little bit because, you know, add interest. But yeah, I think he's really cute. I love how it turned out. I really like the idea. Like, when I was like younger and would get obsessed with things, I doodled and played around with these ideas a lot of like drawing the characters as different things, or like AU versions of the characters. I think I talked about that a lot with the last couple of videos I posted where I drew Legolas. I discussed this a lot where I would draw like alternate universe versions of him specifically, and I mean I would do that with some of the other characters, but mostly him because he's my favorite. But I think I drew all of the Fellowship as Centaurs though, and chibi and not chibi. But yeah, so for this video I drew Gandalf because he's the one that I originally wanted to redraw, and then Legolas and Gimli because those are just some of my favorites. So like favorite designs I guess I came up with. And yeah, Gandalf was original redraw, and then for Legolas I wasn't really redrawing any particular sketch for this one, though this was a common pose I would put him in when I would draw him as a centaur, or even just as his normal self. He'd just be standing with holding the arrow and the bow like that. It was a very common stance I would tend to draw him in a lot. Yeah, now for Legolas, since he's an elf, I did try to like give him pointier centaur ears, and then really long tail and really long horse feathers, which I mean, are they practical? Probably not, but I mean, elves are very elegant, and so I figured the long tail and the long horse feathers would be very elegant. And because he's an elf, I mean, he could fight even with those long horse feathers and long tail. It won't bother him, won't get in his way. And yeah, and then I did put his quiver on the horse back rather than his actual back. I feel like it just made more sense doing that. So like where a saddle kind of would be, I put the quiver, and it just kind of just makes more sense. I feel like it'd be easier for him to reach those as a centaur. And yeah, so he kept his color palette pretty much, you know, his normal color palette. The horse body is, I was kind of going for like palomino. How you say it? How I said palomino, maybe it's palomino, like a golden colored horse body. I didn't really give him any markings now to think about it. I didn't really play around with that too much. I guess I did fade the like bottom of the legs. Like the horse feathers are kind of a little bit lighter. His legs kind of get lighter as they go down, but yeah, that's really that. And for Gimli took the longest to draw, so let's see. I can't remember the exact length of each of these. I think Gandalf and Legolas probably took around 4-ish hours to draw, 4 to 5. That's usually about the average amount of time it takes me to draw a fully rendered character with no background, and depending on detail. And since Gimli has so much detail, he probably took me more like 6 hours, I think, if I remember correctly. If I'm not lazy, I might go look up the actual exact times they took and put them in the video like as captions, but yeah, so Gimli took so much time because his helmet was so intricate. And I was trying to do it from memory at first, his helmet and his axe. Eventually I was like, you know what, nah, I'm just gonna get a reference. So I ended up getting a reference, and it helped And for Gimli too, I try to make him look more like a pony kind of horse body because he is a dwarf, so he's gonna be shorter than the others. And I try to put differences, like Gandalf being a unicorn, he had more of a unicorn, like classic unicorn tail, a unicorn horn, and like the split hooves. And then Legolas just is supposed to be look like a more regal kind of horse. And then Gimli's more like a little like scruffy pony. So he has a shorter tail and he's like kind of like scruffy horse feathers. And then I decided to give him bracers on his horse legs too. So like he kind of has horse armor, which I kind of thought maybe I should have gave Legolas bracers on his like forelegs too, but you could put those on there to add to his design, but also he probably doesn't really need them. He's just that good, you know? So, but dwarves are usually known for being very armored and very tanky, so I figured it probably would be kind of logical to give Gimli like bracers on the horse legs. So otherwise I kind of just followed his normal outfit from the top half of it anyway, because, you know, that's the human part. So yeah. And then for his colors, I made him more like a bay. I like a blood bay kind of coloration was what I was aiming for. And then I think I faded his legs to dark. So like dark stockings, I guess they would be. I used to know my horse terminology now. I don't know if I'm using the right word. But which, I mean, it doesn't really make crazy sense because he is a redhead. So like a bay horse is usually gonna have a black mane and tail, not red, but like it's fantasy. It's technically a centaur. It's okay if we bend the rules a little bit. But yeah, Gimli definitely took me the lowest time drawing the darn helmet. I was not looking forward to it, I'm telling you right now. The intricacy, and then too with dwarven like designs, they're usually so rigid. So like, well, elf, you know, designs and what am I looking for? The word I'm looking for, decals, I guess. They're all flowy and wavy and very smooth and fluid. Dwarves' decals and designs and intricacy is gonna be very straight edged, you know, very mechanical looking, which I'm not really great at. A lot of straight lines versus swirly, curvy lines. Yeah, it took me a long while to draw that. And the axe, oh my gosh. The axe took forever too. And it's not perfect, but I figured if anything, I kind of try to squish it a little bit anyway because it is chibi. But yeah, I also gave him horseshoes. I forgot about that. There's another reason I gave him horseshoes specifically was because, again, dwarves are usually very armored and tanky. And I had thought about going back and giving Legolas horseshoes. I don't feel like Gandalf would need them. Plus, I don't know how you would put horseshoes on a cloven hoof. But I felt like with elves, they're going to be closer to nature anyway. They probably won't need horseshoes. And again, with the dwarves being more armored and tanky, I feel like it just made sense. So yeah, those are my designs for these three as centaurs. I do have some other like sketches I really want to redraw. Like I drew the whole fellowship as like anthro characters. That was really cool. I think I did humans were horses, elves were deer, and then hobbits were rabbits, and dwarves were boars. And then wizards were unicorns. So that was that. I really want to draw those too. Let me know if you guys would like to see that. I probably will draw it eventually because I really would like to, like I said, redraw it with my current level of skill. And then, yeah, let me know if you want to see me draw the rest of the fellowship as centaurs. They might be quicker sketches, but we'll see if I do that rather than these fully rendered ones. But yeah, I had fun. I think they turned out really cool, despite how long they took to draw, especially Gimli. Oh my gosh. But I think they're really cool. I think they turned out nice. And, yeah, let me know what you all think. And, yeah, I guess that's it for this video. If you liked this video or enjoyed it, please do give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I do have a Redbubble and Zazzle store. Links will be in the description. And until next time, guys, bye-bye.